Hello, it's nice to see you and have you joining this chair yoga class. We are going to start with our hips and move to a little bit of upper body. So we will need a little bit of space on the wall to work some of our pectoral muscles, to work our pecs and our shoulders and arms. For now, we are standing. We are going to have our hips square to our chair. We are 2 feet behind. We are coming up onto our both our toes, just to get ourselves in a good position. We'll start with our right leg being stationary. So we're on our right leg on the toes, so we have clearance as we take the left leg wide of the body. So we're going side to side. And try to keep those hips nice and square. The body is tall. Shoulders are back, and we're breathing for 3, and breathing for 2, and really opening up the hips and relaxing the gluteal muscles as well. And last one, and down. Staying on the toes, left leg is the supporting leg, and now we're off to the right. And taking the right leg nice and wide. Nice and wide. Get my plant too close to my leg. Opening up that hip, getting the heart rate up. You can feel the waist involved. And breathing. And nice tall posture. And 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. And down. And then we're just going to walk it out. Bend those elbows and walking. 4, 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Continuing on with the legs and hips, coming to the side of my chair so that I have clearance. Again, we'll start with our right leg as our base, and we're taking the left leg forward and back. This offers great range of motion through the hip as well when we take it in a different direction. You can point the toe, flexing the foot, offering shape through the thigh, and the calf and the shin. Hand on the waist, and heart rate is getting up. And 3 more. And breathing. And 2 more. And breathing. And last one. And then switching sides. And I'm quite fine to have my active leg closer to the chair. If you find it better for your balance to move on to the other side, by all means. Switching sides is fine. We know this exercise. Okay, again, great range of motion through the legs and hips. And we'll do 3 more. Heart rate should be up. Body should be feeling quite warm. And 2 more. And last one, and down, and walking. Add in the arms, and walking 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And standing in mountain pose, take your feet hip width apart, roll the shoulders back, take a nice inhale through the abdomen, up into the chest, and up into the throat. On the exhale, drop the hips to seated chair pose, and add in the arms. So in chair pose, the weight of our hips on our heels, just see on my angle here, I'm reaching with my hands. My gaze is up between my hands. I'm going to give my buttocks a little bit of a squeeze. Bring my abdomen in, and we're going to hold in this pose for 5 and 4. We're letting our heart rate come down, and 3, and this is where we get that sculpting. And 2, elbows are extended, arms are nice and long, and reaching, lengthening the body. And 1, and as we come out of pose, we straighten the legs, bring our hands down our side, and forward fold. This is a swan dive, forward fold, all the way down. We're bending at our hips and bringing that chest wall just a little bit closer to the thighs. Hands are on the toes, onto the floor for 3 and 2 and 1, and reverse swan dive. We soften the knees, coming all the way up, and we're going to move into a back extension. So we reach up, bring the abdomen in, lift up the kneecaps. The front of the body is completely engaged. We have a little bend in our back for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 as we straighten up, hands at our side, and again, swan dive, forward fold. And that fold comes through the hips, bringing the chest down onto the thighs for 3 and 2 and 1. This is our last one. Soften the knees, coming all the way up. Bring the hands together above the head and reaching over to the right side, opening up the left side of the body. 4, 5, bring the abdomen in, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and center, and then over to the left. So again, we are stretching out the right side, opening up the underarm, adding some space between the ribs and the hips for 3, and 2, and 1, and center. Sweep the hands down onto the waist, adding in those nice hip circles. So feet are just slightly less than hip width apart. We have our hands on our waist. We can feel our abdominal core engaged. 3 more, and 2 more, and then we change direction. Upper body is relaxed, taking nice, beautiful breaths, and engaging through the hips and the waist. And 3 more, and 2 more. And then we're going to come over onto our chair pad for our seating exercises. We can walk over to our chair pad, really engaging the legs and the arms by walking for 3, and walking for 2, and walking for 1. And we're going to pop down, working on some of these exercises in the seated position before we move back up onto the wall. So we're going to come to the edge of the chair pad. We're going to take this right leg nice and long, left foot, both feet are flat on the floor. Take your hands on your thighs, roll the shoulders back, take an inhale, and exhale down. And this is a nice forward bend on the right leg for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Using your hand, walk your body up. When you get to the upper body is straight, lift the leg up. Point the toe. Roll the shoulders back away from the ears for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and move straight to that pigeon pose, bringing the foot onto the knee, still working on the right side of the body, and encourage the knee to relax, open up those hips for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and forward fold with our pigeon. Bring the chest down over the shin for 5, and 4. Take your gaze up. Try not to round the back out. And move the elbows in. And 3. And 2. And 1. Coming up and release the leg, moving to the other side. So left leg nice and long, forward fold, feet are flat. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Walking, using your hands, and then get the leg up, point the toe. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the foot onto the knee. Beautiful, tall body, shoulders away from the ears. And breathing. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then the forward fold over to pigeon. Keep the head up, elbows in. Try to not round the back. You're really working the hip and the low back, stretching it out. So the chest is over the shin. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And coming up nice and slow. We're going to add in our nice little twist. Come to the edge of, to the right side of your chair. Your buttocks are square on the chair pad. Both hands come on the back. And then you want to square the shoulders so they're square with the back of the chair. Both feet are flat. We're over on the right side. And twisting that body, upper body, shoulders are away from the ears. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And coming forward. Square on the pad. Let's pop those knees up. Hands are on the chair. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then coming over to the left side. We're nicely planted on the chair. Bring the hands onto the back of the chair, and then taking your shoulders as square as they can on the back of your chair. 4, 5, and 4. And using that, your upper body strength, you can encourage that twist. So great on the ribs. And 3, and 2, and 1, and forward. Exhaling all the way through. Let's pop those legs up using the hands on the chair pad. And we'll do 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. With the hands on the chair, using the nice strong muscles, we're gonna pop up and we're walking. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders back, take a nice 3-part breath and exhale. Allow the diaphragm to do the work. We're moving over to the wall to do some of the upper body strengthening and toning exercises. So we're going to be doing 3. You do need a little spot on the wall where you can get your hands nice and flat. The first one we're going to be doing, we're going to have the fingers nice and wide, and the thumbs are going to be together, and the hands are the height of your shoulders. So you're coming onto the wall. They are shoulder width, shoulder height. You're 3 feet away from the wall. We bend the elbows in so that our nose can touch the wall, and we straighten. We exhale in, inhale out. And 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. Still on the wall. Walk the hands together. So now the thumbs are touching, fingers are nice and wide. Let the thumbs together. And we're going to be pushing off. So the hands are quite close together, and you'll feel the difference as you bring your nose into that little diamond shape between the fingers and the thumbs as you take the elbows wide, using the upper body in slightly different way. And we'll do 3 more. Bring the abdomen in, and 2 more. And last one. And the next one is very wide. So we're going to be taking them quite wide of the shoulders. They're going to be a little bit higher than the height of our shoulders as well. And in and out. And this engages through our underarms. And you will feel those shoulder blades. And 3 more. And breathing. And 2 more. And breathing. And last one. And pop off, sweeping the arms. Rolling the shoulders back. Standing on the edge of our chair. Want to make sure we've stretched out our hamstrings. Bring your right foot onto the chair pad. Left foot is on the floor about 2 feet away, and drop the hips in. Add in this left arm and reaching for 5, and reaching for 4, and reaching for 3, and breathing for 2 and 1. And come up and changing sides. If you feel more secure with your hand on the chair, move to the other side. And adding in the arm. So we want the left leg on, right arm up. So we're working across the body. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And as we come up, pop off and walk it out. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Coming back onto our chair. Working on our neck. We're nice and comfortable on our chair. Roll the shoulders back, away from the ears. Bring the right ear down toward the right shoulder, stretching out the left side. 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and center. And now over to the left. So stretching out the right side through the ear, down into the collarbone and into the shoulder. 4, 3, and breathing, beautiful posture. And 2, and 1, and center. We're going to do eagle arms. We're going to bring the hands up so they are aligned, and then fold one elbow over the other. We're going to do both sides, so whichever side you start with is fine. And the palms are together. And then we lift the elbows up. And breathing for 3, and 2, and 1. And release the hands. Moving to the other side. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Release the hands. Coming down. Our last stretch here. Our hands are down our side. We're doing a nice side flexion and coming over to the right. Arms are completely relaxed, and also allowing the head to come over to the right side. So focusing on the left side of the body, from the ear down the shoulder through to the collarbone. The arm is nice and long and relaxed, and keep the hips square on the chair. So you can feel a little stretch through your obliques. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And then all the way over to the other side. So really allowing this right arm to relax. Taking the head wide. And breathing. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And come back to center. Let's sweep the hands up overhead. join the hands, bringing them down. Put some pressure on them as they come down, relaxing the elbows. This is hands to heart, a little bit of pressure on the palms. 3-part breath. Release the pressure on the palms as you exhale. And bringing our hands onto our thighs. Roll the shoulders back, returning to normal breath. And thank you very much for joining this class and this session. Hope that you feel the benefits of it, and it provides you with some flexibility and feeling good and proud about yourself. So namaste. Thank you very much.